Hola, hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? Y bienvenidos a la primera parte de Panteon Marino, episodio 1. Bueno, en este DLC, que es un DLC, el primero de ellos, van a salir dos. El segundo saldrá unos meses después. Lo único que sé es que volvemos a Rapture, a la ciudad bajo el agua, y en el que conoceremos a Elizabeth, a una Elizabeth un tanto cambiada. Decir que este juego está subtitulado, no lo han doblado, no sé por qué, no está doblado con las voces al español, solo subtitulado al español, pero bueno, con saber lo que nos dicen es suficiente. Otra cosa, deciros que el Call of Duty Ghost lo voy a dejar definitivamente, me ha dado muchos problemas el juego, pero muchos problemas. Solo he podido subir la parte 1. Espero que lo entendáis. Sé que había mucha gente que quería que lo subiese, pero bueno, las cosas son así. Y bueno, ahora vamos a dejarnos de todo esto y vamos a empezar el DLC Panteón Marino, episodio 1. Nueva partida, media. Espero que os guste este DLC. En el momento en que vine a mi oficina, supe que ya nada sería igual. Y aquí nos contarán, seguiremos un poco la historia de la trama principal del Bioshock Infinity.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Vale, quiere fuego.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Vale, hemos conocido a Elizabeth. Como se hablaba, está un poco diferente. Ver que sabe Elizabeth de Sally. Vale. Vale, vamos a coger todo. Vale, parece que no hay más. Como veis, estamos en Rapture. ¿Qué tiempos,
Seems
chicos?
my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Vaya tiempos.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking.
Aquí todos están pasándoselo
Tells me
bien.
a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Está muy cambiada Elizabeth. Pero que muy cambiada. Anda. Las niñas.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
Little Sisters.
Task.
Aquí están bien, pero luego ya sabéis cómo acaban. En el primer
Compromise? Is
Bioshock.
that why we came to Rapture? I could come.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
Madre mía, un Big Daddy. Ahí.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine? Well, I say you should have.
Cómo zumba la tía, tú.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Vale. Tiene genio, ¿eh? La tía.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
¿Ves? ¿Se acuerda
Mr.
del
DeWitt, you
Bioshock
alright?
Infinity?
Fine. Just get these spells.
Cuando nos
sometimes.
miramos en esa jarra de agua, pues en ese cuenco.
Refreshments, eh? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
¿Eh? ¿Qué pasa? Tiene plásmidos también. Uy, coño. Vale, por aquí. Sí, vamos, Elizabeth, ¿ok? Deja de desaparecer ya, tú.
Mr. DeWitt. We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Cohen, Madre mía, el loco este de... No sé si apareció en Bioshock 1 o en el 2. En el 1, creo.
Private party.
Que era el mago este.
No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Vale, conseguir una máscara de un comerciante local. Al parecer 3 tiendas del lugar pueden haber recibido invitaciones para el club de Cohen. Puedes elegir el objetivo que quieras en la pantalla de objetivos. Pulsa O para acceder a ella. A ver... rebusca en busca de una máscara. Vamos a ir a por esta, venga. Vamos a registrar la pugna del artista. Vamos. Esto es aquí haciendo el tonto.
Brought you to Rapture.
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
That unpleasantness.
Vale, Elizabeth, ¿qué es aquí?
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Vale. Una máscara, por favor.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
Venga, vete,
Interesting, isn't it?
Cara me cuelo.
Original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
A ver.
I don't want to open my mouth for
No,
fear of what
no, me he
foolishness
emborrachado.
might tumble out.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Me he emborrachado, tío.
So much to understand.
In this piece, Cohen intended to show us the struggle.
Papeles, más papeles.
Then to breathe the swampy air.
Damn. Must be somewhere else.
Mierda, no estaba aquí. He fallado.
In fact, now, does your companion go...
You've given me so much to think about.
Registrar la regla de oro.
Swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service.
A ver. Sí, vamos a registrar otra
Let's find
tienda.
another shop.
This clown bothering you. Poof. They're all gone. Welcome.
Welcome. Hola.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural
Venga, venga.
sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg you.
Right out of her
Gotta find
coffin in
that
Twilight
box.
View.
Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you.
The
Tampoco está aquí.
assurances of
Ah,
a
a
grave
ver.
robber are of no...
Joder, en el último lado va a estar.
The ring back.
Only one
The
place
matter will
left.
remain between you and
Vale, pues te robo todo.
I shot for
This trash. I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp! Or I'll see to it they...
Get your hands off me!
¡Eh!
Might be
¿Qué has
best
hecho?
if we were gone when he wakes up.
Elizabeth, ¿qué has hecho? Vale, discos Rapture, ¿no? Vale.
Nothing.
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless,
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Venga.
what is this piece?
It's by Trinette. But of
How's
course...
he hiding that box?
Vamos a mirar por aquí.
Lovely. Music does something to me. Especially something in
No, no toques a ver si nos van a pillar, chaval.
primal, isn't it? Part of it is thought,
No hay nada.
logic, purely sensual.
the finest music.
Vale. Por fin. Venga.
That we never knew existed.
Can you turn it up?
Tenemos que volver a donde Cohen.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
¿Qué vamos, Elizabeth? ¿O qué? Espero que os esté gustando este DLC.
We've located the mask.
Third time's a charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Vale. Entramos. Máscara en mano, venga.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Muy bien. Madre mía, no veo
So
nada.
who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse, he's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
No veo. Madre mía, está como una... Como una chota este tío.
Dance, dance, move!
Cohen. ¿Los mueve con hilos o qué?
Move, that's right, that's right. Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the spirit
Ahí está,
of the
pintando, sí.
eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My
Hola.
muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake!
¿Miro?
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall
Madre
be
mía.
no failure on my canvas.
Los ha frito, chaval.
There's no room in Rapture anymore
Hola, loco. ¿Qué?
for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This
¿Qué es,
one's
marica?
a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
Need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away.
Venga, loco.
I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask
Un baile.
is a dance.
Para freírnos como nosotros, ¿o qué?
I see something in you too. Art strips away
Pues tenemos que bailar, tío. Nos
Show
quiere
me who
freír.
you are, and I will show you where you need to.
Para freírnos,
Mr. DeWitt.
Para freírnos. Para freírnos. Ah, vamos a bailar, a ver.
Come, dance.
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him
So?
for 15 hours.
Joder.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Madre mía.
Suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain.
Madre mía, y la polilla se convertirá en mariposa. Polilla. Fiel a su palabra, Cohen nos dirigió hacia Sally. Ahora ya solo podíamos ir hacia abajo. Estación de Fontaine.
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Levanta, DeWitt.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you'll find.
Estamos bajando el ascensor. Bueno. A ver. Un par de cangrejos. Muy bien. Un tiburón. Fontaines.
Fontaines. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Epa.
Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Buah.
Takes a
Qué
cold son of a
recuerdos,
bitch
chicos,
to do that to a living person.
Now what's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Bueno, chicos, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Encontrar a Sally. Aquí es donde empieza toda la fiesta de este pedazo de DLC. Espero que os haya gustado el Panteón, el DLC Panteón Marino, la primera parte. Como siempre os quiero recordar que podéis visitar mi canal para ver este vídeo y muchísimos más. Que si os ha gustado me deis un like. Que lo paséis muy bien. Déjame hablar, Elizabeth. ¡Adiós!